Chinese culture is known for its depth and uniqueness, standing out globally. Chinese women in particular are admired for qualities like integrity, sincerity, and the genuine way they express their feelings. These traits attract men from all over the world, who often see Asian women as more reserved in relationships, a quality that many find intriguing. Women in China value respect, honesty, and a deep sense of honor, traits that come through in both their actions and social interactions. Compared to women from Western cultures, the differences are noticeable and enriching. If you're curious about this topic, I suggest you keep watching the video to learn about 7 fascinating facts regarding Chinese women and what to expect when getting to know them. I'm confident you'll find something valuable. Let's dive into this cultural exploration together. Number 1. The well-known beauty of Chinese women is often celebrated, reflecting grace and femininity. Besides being seen as family pillars and symbols of prosperity, they are traditionally portrayed as emblems of virtue and purity. However, their youthful and radiant appearance isn't just due to good genetics, but also a healthy diet and lifestyle that help maintain that youthfulness for many years. Because of this, it's often hard to guess the real age of Chinese women. A woman who looks like she's in her 20s might actually be in her 40s. For anyone looking to understand China or other Asian cultures on a deeper level, noticing these subtleties is essential. Delving into the unique traits and values of a people is always a rewarding journey when exploring new countries and their cultures. Let's keep exploring. Number 2. In Chinese society, the way people show affection in public can be quite different from what we're used to. For example, while kisses and hugs might be common in many places, in China, these acts of affection are usually saved for more private moments. In public, simple gestures like a nod or a handshake are more appropriate and common. So if you're out with a Chinese woman and notice she hesitates to give you a goodbye kiss, it doesn't mean she's uncomfortable or not interested. It's more likely that she's following local customs that value modesty and discretion. Understanding and respecting these cultural differences is key to building genuine and respectful relationships. Number 3. Let's dive into the role of women in Chinese culture, where they are seen as essential parts of both family and social structures. In China, women are expected to show qualities like obedience, modesty, and grace. They are considered the backbone of family honor, fulfilling their roles as wives and mothers with both gentleness and strength, always mindful to maintain respectable behavior and avoid any actions that could bring shame to the family. This mix of traditional expectations and family values has a deep impact on the choices and behaviors of women in Chinese society. Understanding these dynamics is key to fully and respectfully appreciating the country's cultural and social practices. Number 4. In Chinese culture, family holds a place of great importance, especially in the lives of women. For many of them, the concept of family goes beyond just being a priority. It becomes the core of their existence. This deep value is reflected in the way they dedicate themselves to and care for their loved ones. Taking care of elderly parents, for instance, isn't just seen as a responsibility, but as a way to show respect and gratitude. In contrast to individualism, Chinese culture values collective well-being, believing that family harmony contributes to the balance of all its members, and ultimately benefits the whole community. This philosophy influences daily life and shapes women's behavior, guiding their choices and actions. Number 5. In this chapter, we explore how gender roles shape everyday life in China. Traditionally, men are expected to be the main providers and leaders within the family, while women are encouraged to focus on taking care of the home and children. Unlike many other cultures where young adults are pushed to become independent as soon as they reach adulthood, in China, it's pretty common for children to keep living with their parents even after getting married, leading to multi-generational households under the same roof. In a relationship with a Chinese woman, it's normal for her parents to have a constant and influential presence. Respecting one's parents is a deeply rooted value in Chinese culture. This means choosing your words carefully and acting with consideration. Additionally, it's crucial to understand that in any relationship, support and partnership should go both ways. Respecting family traditions is important, but it shouldn't come at the cost of the health and independence of the marriage. Number 6. In China, where Confucian values still have a strong cultural influence, The approach to romantic relationships tends to be quite serious and geared toward marriage. This is largely due to the emphasis on family and interpersonal connections rooted in these ancient principles. Unlike many places in the West where dating can be more casual and without the immediate pressure of commitment, in China, dating is generally seen as a serious step toward a lifelong partnership. Chinese men and women tend to avoid casual or open relationships, preferring more stable and long-term commitments. Additionally, sexual intimacy is often viewed as a sign of deep commitment, and it's not uncommon for couples to wait until marriage to share that intimacy, aiming to build a stable and lasting relationship right from the start. Number 7. When it comes to dating in China, it's important to understand the cultural expectations around who pays the bill. Traditionally, men are expected to cover all the costs during dates. This is different from some European practices where it's more common to split the bill. On a typical date in China, if a man suggests splitting the bill, it might be seen negatively and could affect the chances of future dates. So it's a good idea to choose places that fit within your budget, showing thoughtfulness and responsibility. However, Chinese women are not all the same. Their expectations can vary a lot. Some might value financial stability more, while others are looking for genuine connection and deep emotional bonds. Number 8. In China, many women appreciate men who not only have a confident attitude, but also take the lead in a proactive and protective way in relationships. Being assertive is seen as an attractive trait, but that doesn't mean Chinese women are passive or lack initiative. They value partners who know how to act with respect and dignity, showing a genuine commitment to local traditions and values. Understanding and respecting these cultural expectations is essential and requires a thoughtful approach in both actions and words. In romantic contexts, behaviors that show integrity and respect are especially valued and can help build a strong, respectful bond. Number 9. When you start dating someone from China, it's important to understand and respect the cultural differences that can shape the dynamics of the relationship. In China, for example, public displays of affection like hugs or kisses are less common than in places like the United States or Europe. This isn't a lack of affection. It's more about showing respect, especially in the early stages of dating. Also, in Chinese culture, there's considerable pressure for women to marry young. Traditionally, it's expected that they marry before the age of 27. After that age, they might start facing social and family pressure, sometimes being labeled as leftover women, a view that, while changing, still exists in some circles. Understanding these aspects can help you navigate the relationship better and build a deeper, more respectful connection. While the idea that you need material things like a house or a sports car to attract a partner might seem outdated in many cultures, showing that you can provide for a family is still valued. This is especially true when it comes to relationships in China, where economic factors can play an important role in dating. But what do you think about this now that you understand the cultural dynamics better? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit the bell so you don't miss our upcoming content. See you next time.